What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel, and today we're going to be doing the first episode of Figs 101, and we're going to be taking a look at the curious case of the WWF Jakks Pacific WrestleMania 15 Mailaway Stone Cold Steve Austin. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing Figs 101. We're going to be taking a look at the WrestleMania 15 Mailaway Austin, and it is brought to you by my new book, The Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist, available now on Amazon.com, including Prime shipping. It's a 500-plus page guide to over 50 years of wrestling figure collecting, featuring a foreword by Matt Cardona and photography by the AEW Jazzwares photographer Matthew Goldberg. It's available in full color and black and white, as well as hardcover and paperback. Now, what we're going to talk about today is in the checklist, and that is the WrestleMania 15 Stone Cold Steve Austin figures by Jakks Pacific in their Bone Crunching action figure line. Now, when I discuss this, there's 4 figures that we're going to talk about today. And when I discuss this, everybody always automatically thinks that I'm talking about this. Now, this is a KB Toys exclusive. This is Stone Cold Steve Austin in the traditional pants and t-shirt mold with the open hand. It was perfect for doing that stunner as a kid. And he's got a WrestleMania 15 XV gold logo t-shirt on. This was available at KB Toys. You spent a certain amount of money and you could get this for, it was either a penny or $1, or maybe it was different at each store. I have a couple somewhere that have the sticker still on it, and I really do believe that some of them have a penny sticker. So you were supposed to spend a certain amount, and once you did, you could get this figure added on. They eventually started selling these at the stores because they were in such high abundance that they just had so many left over. It didn't matter how popular Austin was, how popular wrestling was in the Attitude Era in 1999. They had so many of these, and I remember my local KB just had bins and bins and bins of these bagged up WrestleMania 15 figures. And you'll notice he has a WrestleMania 15 backing card in here. It says 1998 Jakks Pacific on it, but as we know, a lot of times, they put the date when it was actually manufactured, but this was for WrestleMania 15, which took place in 1999. Obviously, the WrestleMania 15 carded figures started to come out at the end of 98. Now, because there were KB Toys and stuff in Canada, there's also a Canadian exclusive. It's the exact same figure. Everything about it is the same. The only difference is the backing card. You'll notice it says WrestleMania 15, and this blue logo is what all of the figures' backing cards had. It has Stone Cold Steve Austin doing the double arms up in a vest with the championship title behind him. It says inside is a Stone Cold Steve Austin exclusive figure with WrestleMania XV t-shirt from Jakks in 2 different languages, sorry. French and English. So it's the same figure. And I gotta say, back in the day, everybody had this figure. Clearly, because it was an American and Canadian exclusive. The only other difference on the Canadian one is it has this warning about being careful with plastic bags. So, those are the KB Toys exclusive WrestleMania 15 figures. Now, as I talked about, a bunch of figures that came out at the end of 98, early 99, were put on WrestleMania 15 blue style backing cards with this blue on blue logo. Okay? 2 of those series specifically, Superstar Series 7 and Fully Loaded, featured on the bubble a red sticker in, well, depending on which side you look at it. If you're looking at it, it's on the right-hand side. In terms of production and actually the figure, it would be on what is considered the left side. But if you're looking at it, is the right-hand side of the bubble, and it would say win and exclusive. I think it was like 1 of 30,000, making it sound so limited, right? 1 of 30,000 exclusive Stone Cold Steve Austin. You would open up the package, and in the bubble, there would be a piece of paper that you would unfold, and it would say, most of the time it would say, sorry, you did not win. At least all the ones that I got. Until one. Opened it up, and it said winner. And you had to mail that in, and you would be sent an exclusive Stone Cold Steve Austin WrestleMania 15 Mailaway figure. So, I mailed mine in, and this is what I got. It's a bagged up Stone Cold Steve Austin. Came in this bag inside of a very small white mailer. And on his chest, he's got the blue on blue WrestleMania 15 logo on a tank top. Now, nothing about this figure is anything like this one. It's a completely different body, completely different legs, torso, arms, head. Everything about it is different. Okay? So he's got that blue on blue WrestleMania 15 logo shirt, the tank top. Key is tank top. On the back, it has the SC skull. All right, so he's got the jeans. These are the Shawn Michaels chaps jeans that they just kind of painted over and pretended that they weren't chaps. The belt, the wrist tape on the arms. You know, not very stunner friendly. I always thought these were so much more friendly for stunners. And the tank top, okay? Years later, I discovered that there was a variant to this Mailaway Stone Cold Steve Austin. The variant is this figure. Everything about this figure, the back of the shirt, the body, the head, everything, except it has this logo, the gold and silver WrestleMania 15 logo on the tank top. Right here. Now, I do not know why the change happened, but I do know that this style is very, very limited and very difficult to come by. I am a huge fan of Jakks specific BCA figures. I have them all the variants, all the accessories. However, this figure eluded me for so long. I still to this day search it on eBay and they seldom come up. And if they do, they sell very, very quickly. I am still on the hunt for one in the bag. But I have a theory that this figure is the original production. And I think that they wanted to change it to the blue logo. So I think this is a running change. And this was the intended figure with this originally starting because they already had this logo. That's just a theory. That's what I believe because this is so hard to come by. I can't tell you how many times these have been listed on eBay, and as I go to buy, it's sold right from under me. It took me literally years to get one. And this one isn't even perfect, okay? Somebody clearly played with this. The eyebrows are a little rubbed. The nose is a little jacked up. This is a placeholder for me, and this is, in my opinion, right here, this is, in my opinion, the grail of the BCA line. As I said, I have every single variant, and none of them are anywhere near as difficult to find as this. I have put out feelers for years on Instagram asking people for this figure, and they always say, I have that, and I ask how much, they say some ridiculous price, I ask to see pics, and they send me this. This, when I tell you, you could probably find this at any moment at a swap meet in New Jersey for $5. That might even be a little bit higher than what you could actually get this for. These are a dime a dozen. The Canadian one's a little bit more difficult to find. And even this is like a $15 to $20 figure. Okay? This is super difficult to find. And it's still not even a valuable figure because the BCAs just aren't. They're not at that level. I have had so much difficulty finding this. The only figure that was that was almost as hard to find as this is the Superstar Series 2 Ultimate Warrior, where the back of his trunks is a white logo as opposed to the orange logo. And even that, once I discovered that was a thing, I found it within a month. No big deal. This literally took me years. So, to recap, all right, the original is the KB Toys exclusive that they would give away if you spend a certain amount. It is the t-shirt mode Stone Cold Steve Austin with the original head and the WrestleMania 15 logo. The Canadian version of that is the exact same, just a different backing card in the baggie. The Mailaway that was included in the sweepstakes for Superstar Series 7 and fully loaded with the WrestleMania 15 backing cards is this. Okay, this is what I got when I mailed mine away. This is the exact one I had as a kid. Never opened it up. He's got the blue WrestleMania 15 logo. It's blue on blue, which is what I think they wanted because it matched the card, right? It matched the backing card. This is the difficult to find one. Tank top with the gold and silver WrestleMania 15 logo. I think, and maybe it's just me being biased because it took me so long to find this, but I think this is the best one of the four. So there you go, Figs 101. A lot of people don't know about this very strange story of this Mailaway figure. And every time I bring it up to somebody who is a collector of BCAs, 9 out of 10 times they don't know about that figure. So I thought it would be fun to discuss it on the channel. I'm still on the hunt for a bagged one. And one day, Lord willing, I will find it. I always do. And yeah, so if you see one of these or you have one, I would say, in my personal humble opinion, you have the grail of the BCA line. Again, no other figure was ever as difficult for me to find in that entire line. And it spanned over almost 4 years. And there's hundreds of figures. I would say roughly 400 different figures, including variants, and none of them were as difficult to find as this. So, hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeal. Pick up the Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist, available now on Amazon.com, and go to ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeal for all your merchandise needs. If you're interested, our sponsor, Whatnot, if you click the link in the description below and you join, you will get $10 towards your first purchase. I think that's a great deal. Sign up, find something cheap, and you're basically getting something for free. But something tells me if you get on Whatnot, you're going to want to stay on there because everybody's getting steals for great deals. So, take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Get the book. Peace.
Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE, Mattel, AEW, Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need FigHeal's Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist, a 500-plus page guide to over 50 years of wrestling figure collecting, featuring over 2,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands in wrestling history. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, as well as mint on card and loose value. With a foreword by professional wrestler Matt Cardona and shots by Matthew Goldberg, the Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist is a must-have for collectors. Premium full-color and value black and white editions available now on Amazon.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeal. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeal. Check out my official sponsor, Whatnot, by clicking the link in the description to join and save $10 on your first purchase.